Well, once again, a very good Friday afternoon. The good news is it's the end of the work week, but it is still quite warm out and about. Let's take a look at these temperatures, and yeah, still into the upper 80s to low 90s on average here. We go from 85 in Cameron, that's the cool location, and warmer for the rest of our area. So over in Fort Johnson, actually, that's the warm spot at 94 degrees. Over in Sulphur, 91 is where things are sitting at currently, with a good deal of that sunshine. Southeasterly winds bumping up the humidity, so the feels like temperature, that is up to 100 degrees right now. And across southwest Louisiana, well, not much in the way of rain to cool things off. Of course, a few of those showers and storms ongoing near Lafayette, where temperatures have dropped quite a bit, but no rain on the radar locally. In fact, the only thing that I can really see is actually a prescribed burn that has been ongoing just off to the northeast of Rose Pine over into Vernon Parish. You can make out sort of the smoke plume a little bit with those green colors right where my hand is. And if we take a look at the DeRitter sky cam, this is looking off to the northeast. You can actually make that out in the distance with the burn in the middle of your screen here. Light winds means that smoke basically drifts on up, and sometimes when you have enough heat, that can actually produce clouds. That's what it's doing right now, and precipitation. Right now, it doesn't look like there's any rain ongoing from that, but just something cool, something you don't really see every day. 92 degrees over in DeRitter, so no matter where you are, plenty warm out and about this afternoon. Now, here in southwest Louisiana, again, the rest of the day, I can't rule out maybe a stray shower or two. The odds of seeing any thunderstorms are very, very low and will only go down even more after sunset. Once we do get to sunset, we finally start to cool things off a little bit, and by that point, maybe the heat index drops back down to the 80s tonight, and probably not much below that. Actual temperatures likely drop into the 70s as we start the day tomorrow. That brings us to Saturday. The weekend is here, but the warm weather is not going anywhere once again. So like today, we rinse, wash, repeat the same exact scenario. Temperatures quickly warming up. Feels like temperatures, I think, near or just above 100 degrees by the afternoon. Granted, it's early June, that's where things usually are this time of year, but again, if you have any outdoor plans, just stay hydrated, stay cool the best you can. A pop-up shower can't be ruled out. Otherwise, rain chances remain low, at least for one more day. But changes are not far away. We take a look at Futurecast here. High pressure drifts off to the south by Monday, so we could see the return of at least a couple showers around, but Tuesday and beyond, I think, is when our rain chances go up a little bit more because of increasing moisture and a few upper level disturbances. So we'll have a better shot of showers and storms starting Tuesday into next week. And actually Tuesday, we've increased that rain chance a little bit. So these are trends that we'll continue to keep an eye on. We're also keeping an eye on the tropics. Fortunately, the Atlantic is nice and quiet, and we're not expecting any development over the next 7 days. So definitely some good news there. The bottom line this weekend is if you do have any outdoor plans, the main concern still is going to be the very warm and humid weather. Highs into the low 90s still at least through Monday. But if we do end up getting those showers and storms next week, that would be how we cool things down, maybe back into the 80s at that point. I'll just bring my hat outside this weekend.
And that's a good idea because it is prime time to go outside and enjoy some fun in the sun. But Max, as our days get hotter, then the risk for